Right now, live at 5, we're getting a closer look into the financial hit COVID-19 has taken on the city of Duluth. Plus, Senate Republicans address police reform as Democrats call for bigger changes.
A Duluth maternity home is looking to help out more women in their second year.
And later, longer layoffs. That's the message for Hibbing Taconite employees today as they learn they'll return to work later than expected.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
Welcome to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Madison, Wisconsin, where Governor Tony Evers has ordered the Juneteenth flag to fly over the Capitol to commemorate the end of slavery in the United States. Good evening, I'm Kristen Baki.
And I'm Anthony Matt. Thanks for joining us. Tonight we're getting a better idea of just how big of a financial toll COVID-19 has taken on the city of Duluth.
CBS3's Emma Quinn heard some updated numbers today. Emma, where do things stand?
Yeah, so Kristen, Tony, like many bars and restaurants are reopening, and the state of Minnesota is not in a safe stay-at-order anymore. Duluth Mayor Emily Larson says anecdotally they're hearing of more people coming to Duluth to stay in hotels and motels. Now, during a press conference this afternoon, Larson wasn't able to share full details of how COVID-19 has impacted the budget. In the past, she had predicted about a $32 million deficit. But for now, while they don't have official numbers on May's hotel and motel tax collections just yet, Larson says she hopes it will be good news. Now, the city started to see an increase in their hotel-motel tax numbers in January as they went up 5%. But as the month of April rolled around and COVID-19 hit, that number was down 87% compared to last year in April. As for the food and beverage taxes, that was up 4% in January, but saw a drop of 62% year over year in April. And the city's sales tax was flat in January and up 7% in February, but dropped 27% in April. Now, Larson says it will take some time recovering before the budget is back to normal.
It is going to take us a very long time to get out of this hole because these revenue numbers do not just move forward and keep going.
Now, Larson also added the city's first half of 2020 property tax collections are down roughly $1.3 million. And she added that in St. Louis County, they saw 25% of residents asking for some sort of assistance through unemployment due to COVID-19. Now, again, Kristen, Tony, those numbers for May's tax revenue, those aren't finalized yet, but Mayor Larson and city leaders are hoping that it's good news.
All right, and Emma, do you know when we'll hear more on those numbers?
So, Kristen, earlier today at that press conference, Mayor Larson said that she will be giving an in-depth presentation at Monday night city council meeting on May's numbers and the budget in total.
All right, Emma Quinn for us tonight. Thanks, Emma. Duluth leaders are hoping a change to several city titles will reflect a more inclusive community. Next week, the city council will vote to change the title of Chief Administrative Officer to City Administrator. Duluth's Chief Financial Officer would be known as the Finance Director. The council's vote could also mean more gender-inclusive language in the city charter. Mayor Emily Larson says she hopes this change would show how accommodating the city is.
We are dropping the name chief with intention and with purpose so that we have more inclusive leadership and less language that is rooted in the hurt and offensive and intentional marginalization.
Mayor Larson says they're also working on how the police chief and fire chief titles could change. She says that conversation is a little more difficult since those titles carry professional affiliations.
Duluth's new snow emergency plan will have to wait. Last fall, the city updated its snow emergency plan to help show people where to park when heavy snow falls to make it easier on the plows. The city planned to buy 2,800 snow emergency parking signs to install around the city. But city leaders say they couldn't justify spending $500,000 on them during the pandemic. They plan to revisit the purchase next spring.
Today, Senate Republicans presented their plans for police reform legislation, one day after the president signed an executive order on new law enforcement standards. But House Democrats say the plan doesn't go far enough, and they're pushing their Justice in Policing Act. Skylar Henry is on Capitol Hill with the latest.
Senate Republicans, led by South Carolina's Tim Scott, have unveiled their police reform proposals. I think this package speaks very clearly to the young person who's concerned when he's stopped by the law enforcement officers. We see you.
The bill includes required national reporting of use of force, increased training for officers, and incentives to encourage a ban on chokeholds.
What Senator Scott is offering is a sham.
House Democrats say the Senate GOP measure doesn't go far enough.
I am concerned that his bill definitely mimics parts of ours, but without the teeth.
The House and Senate are both expected to bring the bills to the floor next week ahead of the July 4th recess.
For several hours Wednesday, the House Judiciary Committee debated the Democrats' George Floyd Justice in Policing Act.
Republicans will not support the defunding of police, the dismantling of police, the demonizing of police.
It's about police overuse of force, often against African Americans, and America not doing what it should have done rightfully by the people they enslaved and treated as second-class citizens for so many years.
One day after President Trump signed his executive order on policing standards, the White House signaled support for Senator Scott's bill.
It's a great bill. It's more great action from Republicans.
White House and Senate Republicans say the Democrats' bill is a non-starter, in part because it eliminates qualified immunity, which shields police officers from lawsuits for conduct on the job, unless they violate clearly established constitutional rights.
Senator Tim Scott has called the Democrats' elimination of qualified immunity a poison pill. Recently, the U.S. Supreme Court rejected several cases over the controversial legal doctrine.
Meanwhile, Congressman Pete Stauber, who represents Minnesota's 8th congressional district, is a co-sponsor on the bill. He's also a former Duluth police officer. Stauber says law enforcement is necessary and the majority of officers are good and moral people.
The communities around this country are not wrong in their calls for justice. However, there's a way forward that brings our law enforcement officers and their surrounding communities together for the betterment of our society.
Congressional Democrats unveiled their police reform proposal last week. It includes banning chokeholds, creating a national registry to track police misconduct, making it easier to hold officers accountable for misconduct, and banning certain no-knock warrants. All right, and Alex joins us for a quick look at the weather. He's filling in for Dave tonight. Alex, it was another hot one out there today.
Yeah, very hot out today, especially away from the lake, just like yesterday. Brainerd was in the low 90s yesterday. Same with today, 92 degrees.
Wow.
93 was their high.
Heat wave.
They're very warm. Yeah, it's been very, very warm. You can see high current temperatures around the area. Big difference between on top of the hill and down by the lake. Yet again, 20-degree difference here in Duluth. Dew points aren't too bad. So if you think it's feeling muggy, it's not feeling muggy yet, unless you're over west of Grand Rapids, Bemidji, Brainerd. They're seeing dew points in the mid-60s, which really starts feeling humid. Doppler and satellite not showing much over in the Northland right now. We're just seeing mostly clear skies. But as we zoom out, we see some rain and some clouds, and that's a cold front that will be interacting with our weather for Thursday. Well, our forecast for the rest of the tonight, we're staying mild. We have that south wind continuing at 5 to 15 miles per hour, keeping us in the mid-60s on top of the hill, and down by the lake will be around 55 degrees tonight.
Thanks, Alex. Still to come on Live at 5, some important voting changes could be coming to 2 precincts in Duluth, plus plans for the Ely 4th of July parade are going forward. City by City is coming up next.
And tonight at 6, what Park Point residents are saying the city should do about the growing problem of trash and destruction from beachgoers.
You're watching Live at 5 with Kristen Baki, Anthony Matt, and weather with meteorologist Dave Anderson on Live, Local, CBS3.
During Home's Re-Grand Opening Sale at Seasonal Concepts, take up to an extra 10% off sale prices on everything patio, plus free no-contact shipping. Shop in the store, by personal appointment, or online. The Grand Reopening Patio Sale at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Hi, Wisconsin. Governor Tony Evers here. We've made strides to turn the dial on COVID-19, but we need your help. If you have any COVID symptoms, a cough, shortness of breath, fever, chills, loss of taste or smell, muscle pain, or sore throat, call your doctor for a test or visit dhs.wisconsin.gov/testing. Together, we can box in this virus.
Sponsored by the Wisconsin Department of Health Services.
Essential Skin Renewal is now offering 30% off any one sunscreen product when you mention this ad. Call 218-576-0019 or visit us today to learn more.
Kindness makes a world of difference at Arrowhead Supply. Donate $50 or more to charity and save more than ever before on stressless seating. Save at least $300 on stressless recliners and office chairs. Plus, save hundreds more with $200 off every sofa seat you buy. There's never been a better time to help others and fill your home with the unmatched comfort of stressless seating. Be kind and save generously at Arrowhead Supply.
Here's a crust too thick and cheesy not to eat in reverse. Keep it coming, buddy. That's right. Back it up. The one and only original stuffed crust. Only from Pizza Hut. Just $11.99. No one outpizzas the Hut.
Classic Rock KQ is once again the Northland's #1 radio station. The KQ Morning Show, the most listened to radio program in the Northland. The KQ Train Wreck, the Northland's #1 afternoon show. Thank you for making us the Northland's #1 radio station. 95 KQDS.
It's the grand reopening sale at Home Furniture. All home showrooms are now open. You can save up to an extra 10% off sale prices store-wide. Shop in the store by personal appointment or online, plus free no-contact shipping. The grand reopening sale going on now at Home Furniture.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here is a live look over Bayfield on what has been a warm and sunny day around most of the region. Alex Libby will have your full weather forecast in just a few minutes. But first, let's head over to Kristen for a look at what's happening in the rest of the region.
Some important voter locations could be coming to Duluth. Plus, camping is back on in some locations in Wisconsin. That and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. A proposal is on the table for Duluth City Council to change where residents of 2 precincts can vote in the fall primaries and November elections. The locations that could be impacted are Precinct 17 and 29 of Duluth. The resolution comes as a response to voter safety concerns due to COVID-19. If passed, an absentee voting system would be implemented. The vote is scheduled for this Monday. In Ely, community organizers are asking the City Council to provide traffic safety measures for the annual 4th of July parade. This comes after the council made the decision to cancel locally sponsored events. The new parade, organized by community members, is not officially affiliated with the city of Ely, and due to last-minute planning, will be shorter than the usual celebration. Meanwhile, 2 more camping locations will open this Friday along the Chequamegon-Nicolet National Forest. Birch Grove Recreation and Beaver Lake Recreation will be open to the public on a first-come, first-served basis. Currently, other campgrounds across the area remain closed to the public through June 30th. Reservation fees for sites are refundable. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we go around the Northland city by city.
Still to come on Live at 5, homeless housing is a growing problem in the area, especially for mothers. How one organization is continuing to provide solutions.
And it's still very warm. 83 degrees on top of the hill. Down by the lake, not the case. 63. And tomorrow, I'll be talking about what temperatures we're going to be seeing, as well as we'll be tracking those thunderstorms.
Hi, I'm Dr. Charity Reynolds. I would like to remind you that COVID-19 is still around. Remember to wash your hands, wear your mask, and stay home as much as possible. Thank you.
Looking for a safe, effective alternative to ibuprofen? Curamin is pure, high-potency curcumin, the strongest natural anti-inflammatory there is, with no side effects.
Duluth Stove and Fireplace offers a full line of Finleo sauna rooms, sauna heaters, and sauna accessories. Visit us online at duluthstove.com or come see us at Duluth Stove and Fireplace at 27th Avenue West and Michigan Street and see your next sauna.
Save on garden essentials and get 11% off everything at Menards. Maintain your lawn with Snapper products. Mowing is simple with this electric cordless lawnmower featuring a Briggs & Stratton 48-volt battery. $319.51 after 11% off. Keep decks and siding cleaner with this 3,400 PSI pressure washer. It comes with a maintenance-free pump and reliable Briggs & Stratton engine. $488.61 after 11% off. Start saving with 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
At Super One Foods, we're always looking for new talent to join our 5-star service team. We are a growing family-owned company that provides opportunities to learn new skills and enhance your working knowledge while serving your friends and neighbors. From flexible scheduling and variety in jobs to competitive wages and exceptional benefits, Super One Foods offers an excellent environment to grow both personally and professionally and can provide you with the foundation for career advancement in the communities we serve. Come join our team, Super One Foods. jobs right in your neighborhood.
Find your favorite CW shows on the Duluth CW, cable, satellite, over the air, and streaming on KDLH Duluth.
Northwest Outlet is open for business. Now save up to 40% off store-wide.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm Jenna Wells.
And we'll take a look at your weatherman's forecast and see how long those summer-like temperatures are going to last.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Start your day at 5 a.m. with Austin and Jenna on CBS3. Watch Jeopardy at 4:30, followed by CBS3 Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
I don't have the graphic made up for it, but my eyes are kind of itchy because I'm pretty sure the allergies are a little bit on the high side right now. I don't have any data for the allergies, but just knowing my body, the grass allergy is definitely on the high side right now. And that could be thanks to the lots of sun and also the warm temperatures that we have. High temperatures today, 85 in Duluth, 63, just 63 in Canal Park. Brainerd, 93, in the 90s for the second time in a row. They broke a record yesterday in Brainerd as well as we broke one in Duluth yesterday at 89, but today not the case. We're just a few degrees off of it today. So looking at Doppler and satellite, we're seeing the cold front spanning right through North Dakota and South Dakota, and that has some showers and thunderstorms along it. Well, that cold front will be making its way into our area for Thursday. Here's the service map for Thursday. This is what it's going to look like right around noontime. We have the cold front working its way through the Duluth region. We're going to be seeing an 80% chance of thunderstorms. That will be starting in the morning hours in the far west locations like Brainerd, Grand Rapids, and International Falls. By around noontime in the early afternoon, that will be here in Duluth, and by the evening, that cold front will be over towards Bayfield and into the UP of Michigan. Friday, we'll have a little high-pressure system over the area. It's bringing us more sun, but we're going to have some clouds, so partly cloudy skies. Friday actually will be a really nice day. 75 degrees for a high. West wind keeping us warmest by the lake and a lot drier. No more humidity in the air on Friday, and that'll be the same case for Saturday. That high pressure sticks around for one more day, giving us a good amount of sunshine. We will have a few clouds, but we will have a very nice day on Saturday. So Friday, Saturday will both be very nice days. We'll take a look at Futurecast. We're going to track out some of these rain showers and thunderstorms. So by 2 a.m., that cold front's making its way into the far western region of our viewing area. By the morning hours, 8 a.m., we can see some pretty heavy rain and some pretty heavy rain thunderstorms over towards Walker, Brainerd, Aiken, seeing a good amount of rain and thunderstorms in the morning hours. By around noontime in the early afternoon, we're seeing that stuff here in Duluth. So Twin Ports, you can see having a south wind, and behind the front, we're seeing a west wind. So that's good news for the humidity on Friday. But Thursday evening, we're dealing with some pretty heavy thunderstorms, so definitely keep your eye to the sky Thursday. For Friday, that's when that front goes through. Friday morning, we're still seeing some leftover showers in the far eastern portions towards the UP. And then by the afternoon, we're seeing a west wind, tons of sun. It'll be a very, very pleasant and a beautiful day for your Friday. Forecast for tonight, we're going to be dealing with temperatures really mild, only going down to 71 in International Falls. A little bit cooler in Wisconsin, but still a mild night. 59 in Mercer and 63 degrees there in Washburn. Tomorrow in Wisconsin, very warm day. We're going to be seeing temperatures in the mid-80s because that cold front hadn't made it through yet. Cold front makes it through Minnesota mostly, so we're seeing temperatures in the 70s. So it'll be a pretty mild day here in Minnesota and in Wisconsin. The 7-day forecast, as you can see, it's pretty nice temperatures in the 70s with Father's Day with a 20% chance for a shower there.
Thanks, Alex. The need to house homeless mothers in St. Louis County is high. Star of the North Maternity Home, whose goal is to help new moms in need, is celebrating 1 year since they first opened up their doors in Duluth. They say it's their duty to keep going, but they need help to do so. CBS 3's Leanne Valdez has the details.
Out of 42 applicants in the last year, Star of North Maternity Home have helped 8 women find their way in life, and they're hoping to help more. The Star of the North Maternity Home has 4 beds that can be occupied by 21 and older women and their children. Families can be housed for 18 months. The director says she knew the area had a need for the program, but she was surprised to find out how many women applied. They want to keep serving those in need, but need more money to do that. Due to COVID-19, the program had to push its big fundraising banquet online last month. They raised $28,000 of their $50,000 goal.
So that money is used to keep the house running. So we use it for food, for the staff to be here 24/7, for education.
The program will be applying for grants later this summer. The program is also looking to expand as their lease ends February 2021.
Thanks, Leanne. While summer internships are looking a little different this year due to coronavirus, Northwestern Mutual's financial internship started off with a day of volunteering. Interns drew chalk art outside of Essentia with the hopes of bringing some happiness to patients. Operations Director Lindsay Doolin said even though it's a finance internship, there's a lot interns can learn from volunteering.
This career is really all about impact and giving back. And sometimes that looks like impact on one single person, and sometimes it's impact on an entire community. And so if they can just take away that doing good is doing good no matter the size, that's all that matters.
The chalk art is across the street from St. Mary's, where patients can look out their windows and see the drawings.
Let's talk about pets. Today's adoptable pet comes to us from the Chequamegon Humane Association. Meet Rory. She's a 7-year-old pit mix and weighs around 50 pounds. Rory is looking for her forever home and would be best in a household where she is the only pet and with children who are more than 10 years old. Rory can be shy, but once she gets to know you, she is a very sweet girl, if you can't tell by that face. Rory is looking for a patient owner who can help her regain her confidence by getting to know her at her own pace. If you think that owner might be you, then you can set up an appointment to adopt Rory by calling the number on your screen.
Still to come, more than 600 HIBTAC employees will not be returning to work as soon as they had expected.
Don't risk life or limb cleaning out your gutters. With one simple click or call, Gutter Helmet will provide a free inspection and estimate to eliminate the dangerous chore permanently. Our certified installers will clean out, tune up, install Gutter Helmet over new or existing gutters, and clean up the work area in less than a day. Gutter Helmet blends in beautifully with your home, is engineered to handle the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty, assuring you'll never clean your gutters again. Gutter Helmet, retiring ladders since 1981.
Here's a crust too thick and cheesy not to eat in reverse. Keep it coming, buddy. That's right. Back it up. The one and only original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. Just $11.99. No one outpizzas the Hut.
The 2020 Subaru Forester. The SUV for all you love. Standard symmetrical all-wheel drive plus 33 miles per gallon. Standard eyesight driver assist technology. A spacious and comfortable interior. The best SUV for all you do.
Get 0% APR financing on all new 2020 Subaru Forester models now through June 30th. Visit us online at millerhill.com.
Hello, I'm Steve Little, owner of Bath Planet. I want to thank you for allowing us to serve you these last 2 decades. Safety is our top priority, so our workers are following all CDC guidelines to ensure the safety of both our customers and employees. Our showroom is currently closed with a flexible reopen date. Our company is doing everything we can to keep our customers and employees safe during this time. We are excited to let you know our offer of 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments on all our products has been extended, so you can get the work done now and not have to pay for it until 2022. This offer now goes through June 30th, so call us today or go online to book your appointment to take advantage of this amazing offer. We will also give you a $25 gift card to a locally owned restaurant with every new appointment to show our support for other local businesses. On behalf of all of us at Bath Planet, we look forward to serving you soon. Thank you.
Handcrafted for every lifestyle. Making memories since 1882. In store at 365 Canal Park Drive or online at DuluthPack.com.
We dance for healing. We dance for one another. For connection. In ways like no other. Together or even apart. We are resilient. 2020 census is here, and we need to do our part for our people.
Catch Eye on Parenting every Thursday at 6 with me, Leanne Valdez, on CBS3.
About 650 Hibbing Taconite workers learned this week their layoff has been extended another month. According to the president of the United Steelworkers Local 2705 union, Chris Johnson, the layoff will now last until the week of July 26th. When HibTac first idled on May 3rd, the company had planned to restart operations by July 6th. Johnson says union workers will be brought back the week of July 26th to prepare for a first full production day on August 6th. U.S. Steel's Keetac and Cleveland Cliffs North Shore Mining have also been idled due to the economic fallout during the pandemic. Target is permanently raising its hourly pay several months ahead of schedule. Starting next month, workers will make $15 an hour. That's $2 more than what they're making now. Target originally planned to make this increase by the end of the year, but decided they'll stick with the raise they gave employees at the start of the pandemic.
A mental health initiative is announcing future plans after 1 year of serving the Iron Range. Thrive Range offers resources like crisis care and free online therapy. It was started to fill a void in rural areas in need of these services. In a virtual meeting today, project co-leader Josh Gorham announced a 2-year action plan to offer consultation and resources to schools for suicide prevention.
I think that what I've learned over the last year is that, school districts have a lot on their plate, and they are doing several things already to support the mental well-being of students.
The project also announced webinars for school staff and 40 hours of free continuing education credits. Visit our website for more information.
Meanwhile, Wisconsin health officials are kicking off 2 new studies aimed at understanding where COVID-19 is impacting the state most. The first study, led by the University of Wisconsin, will determine the prevalence of COVID-19 antibodies throughout the state. The second study will test samples from wastewater treatment facilities in both urban and rural areas. Health officials hope that will help determine the concentration levels of the virus's genetic material found in sewage.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, extraordinary news out of Atlanta. 11 charges filed against the officer who shot Rayshad Brooks, including felony murder. The other policeman there will testify against his fellow officer. Plus, in the first tell-all memoir by a high-level administration official, President Trump's former national security advisor, John Bolton, says the president asked China for help in winning the 2020 election. And with Father's Day around the corner, we celebrate some very special dads. That's all tonight here on the CBS Evening News.
Find your favorite CW shows on the Duluth CW, cable, satellite, over the air, and streaming on KDLH Duluth.
Uh-oh.
What?
I think I forgot to lock my Buick.
Parallel parking.
The hot yoga was so hot. Check this out. Cooling seats?
Alexa, ask Buick to start my SUV.
You can do that?
You can do that?
You can't do that.
You can with the Buick.
At the heart of every Buick SUV is you.
Get $1,500 purchase allowance on the first ever Buick Encore GX, or get 0% APR financing for 72 months on most other 2020 Buick SUV models.
Here's a crust too thick and cheesy not to eat in reverse. Keep it coming, buddy. That's right. Back it up. The one and only original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. Just $11.99. No one outpizzas the Hut.
Be smart. Be active. Be confident. Vision Pro Optical is here for you, specializing in eye exams, glasses, contacts, and billing your insurance. Serving the Northland for more than 30 years with you as our focus. Visit VisionProOptical.com for hours and location details. Vision Pro Optical. Be and be seen.
Watch Jeopardy at 4:30, followed by CBS3 Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
As the need rises, a Duluth maternity home is looking to help out in an even bigger way.
A lot of orange, a lot of 80s on the map behind me. I'll let you know how long it will last coming up.
On Live Local CBS3.
Coming up Thursday on CBS3 this morning, Jenna Wells will have the latest in news. Plus, we're watching a cold front that could bring some scattered showers and thunderstorms to the area. And some of those could possibly turn strong to even marginally severe across the area. I'll have the details on that, so be sure to tune in at 5 a.m. with Jenna and I.
Hi, I'm Dr. Charity Reynolds. I would like to remind you that COVID-19 is still around. Remember to wash your hands, wear your mask, and stay home as much as possible. Thank you.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look over at Canal Park on this Wednesday evening, halfway through the week. Whew. Yes. Let's take a quick look at some of today's top stories and a look ahead at what's coming up tonight at 6. According to Duluth Mayor Emily Larson, many of the city's tax revenue funds saw a large decrease in the month of April. That includes the hotel tax, which was down 87% year to year, the food and beverage tax down 62%, and the sales tax, which is down 27%. Larson said they were expecting a hit because of COVID-19, and it will be a while before the city recovers.
Republican lawmakers unveiled their plan to curb police violence in response to ongoing nationwide protests. Called the Justice Act, it includes incentives for police departments to ban chokeholds, penalties for false reports, grant funding for body cameras, and makes lynching a federal hate crime. Congressman Pete Stauber, who represents Minnesota's 8th Congressional District, is a co-sponsor on the bill. He's also a former Duluth police officer. Stauber says law enforcement is necessary, and the majority of officers are good and moral people. And tonight at 6, residents say beachgoers are not being respectful of the Park Point neighborhood, and because of that, they're asking for the city's help, and they responded with adding another more services in the area. We'll have much more on that tonight at 6.